Hello everyone, it's Scott and welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 2 Titan Mode. I am in a brand new mob dropper. This is the what I consider the tier 2 uh, mob farm. So what I ended up doing was again creating fans. I'm going to put them in a circular array so they all blow all the monsters back down here to the main drop channel. In the event that I get spiders, I'm going to put a iron spike up here at the top. So if any spiders that blow into it will get popped, and all their stuff will drop back down to the bottom. So at this point, I'm going to get rid of some of these ladders. Okay, so let's get rid of the light. And I apologize if it gets a little dark all of a sudden. And there we go. So what I'm going to do... Yep, we're in darkness. So let's turn on all the fans. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the last one, 9. Okay, then for now, let's see if we can... Yep, so it's going to blow me back towards the center channel. I'm going to make a dash for the ladder. Whoops! Yep, there we go. Alright, well, let's respawn, head back and get our stuff. So, island home. There we go. Okay, so back to our island. Let's grab our stuff and then set up the... unfortunately, the mobs are going to start dropping soon. Oops, there's all our stuff. Great. And wonder if I can just vein mine... Yes, okay. I can vein mine that whole channel. Let's set up... Okay. Yes, monsters are already falling. So let's set up spikes then. That's not what I want. Okay. Back to the schematic. And maybe I can space these out a little. Let's see. Let's get the pickaxe. There we go. There we go. And that should do it. So let's grab this here, and I can go and set up the... what I'll do is I'll set up the... Let's see, remove a little bit of glass pane here in the front to kind of seal stuff off. I'll set up a... what are you doing, pal? I'll set up a vacuum hopper to absorb all the items, and I'll start cracking loot bags open into these chests. Alright everyone, I think I'm back up to speed at this point. So I was able to recreate another shiny pickaxe with a hammer modifier to give me the ability to smash items, basically break them down. I have the steel, which I got from my little grindstone over here. And I was able to make the coal and make the pyrotheum and burn that down in the smeltery. The smeltery is now a little bigger than it was before. It holds quite a bit of things, as well as I made a fluid transfer node to take lava out of this crucible and dump it into a pair of tanks here. So I have another redstone clock, which is making ingots, and I have quite a bit of ingots so far. So material seems to be coming pretty easy. It's like it takes forever for you to make like the first of an item, And once you burst that barrier, suddenly I'm making like 5 stacks of iron. I haven't really pushed myself yet. So in addition, let's oh, right. So I made my first Stirling generator, and that was a little bit of lag there. So the generator's got quite a bit of stuff. Whoops. Okay, let's try this again. So the generator's got a feed of sulfur dust from the mod farm, and that's working out somewhat okay. It's powering this this automatic sieve as well as the automatic hammer, and so I can just keep feeding it material as I so choose. Well, not stone. I don't want to. Okay, I actually want to keep the stone, but let's put the gravel in right here. Is that going to give me something? Yeah, actually, yeah, limestone and marble. I'm not going to want that in the long term, but let's just keep the gravel going. So now that I actually have the steel and the flint, so let's make ourselves a flint and steel. Ta-da! And light up our portal to the Nether. Bam. Alright, with that, I'm heading on through. Excellent. Alright, so where am I? It looks like I am in a cave. So let's start securing this entrance here. And I'm probably going to do the same thing as I did last time. I'm going to go through and build myself up a... this time I don't have the potato jetpack, so I'm not going to fly into the ceiling like I did before. But let's build up a enclosure, and then I'll head out and start... Alright, what got me? Something got me. I thought I just got a damage tick, but I guess I could have been mistaken. So let's... I could end up just going to gather lava, but actually in this round, my crucible seems to be doing a pretty good job of gathering that resource. So let's... yep, there we go. Okay, excellent. So I'm going to call that secured. Let's then... I can use the pickaxe. Yeah, here we go. Some lead ore right here. So vein miner to the rescue. Let's throw down a couple of beginning stuff. So back to a crafting table. And let's make ourselves another chest. Excellent. Okay, so I can now... Oops. Consider using a golden shovel to expand, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm not sure how the claims work here, but I'm going to gather up as much material as I can, as fast as I can, and then see what I can do about... my big shortfall is actually nickel. I don't seem to be getting a lot of nickel from my sieving, so I'm going to go through and gather that up from any ores that I can find here in the Nether. Okay, I think I'm finally ready to start crafting agricraft again, so I'm going to whip up a couple of crop sticks here. So let's start burning that down. So sticks become crop sticks, bones become bone meal, and what I'm going to do is take some of the wheat that I found from the wheat that I found from the mob drops and convert them into seeds using this formula here. So all I need is a couple, and that'll be enough for me to get started. So with that, let's lay out some crop sticks, and I'm gonna have to be a little careful here. So I'm just gonna lay out a gap every other block. I'll lay down the sticks and hit them with the bone meal, so that way the crops can spread here. Now there is no I can't shift click here on the crop sticks like I could in infinity. So I'm just going to have to let that go. Though the watering can did speed that up. So let's take a look at that again. 3 aluminum plates, aluminum rod. So so far that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of aluminum. A little bone meal in a bucket, which I can do. So let's head down to the grinding area and let's pick up a little bit of aluminum. Oh yeah, I can definitely do this. So big, big, big. Do I want to offload some of my stuff? Yeah, I probably should. So let's take this here. Bink, bink. Oh right, I wanted to put a little bit more of the lapis on the... Where did it go? So my shiny pickaxe upgraded. I now have moss on it. It did it on its own, even though I had set up a little bit of a mossy stone factory over here. So let me get that out of the way. So over here, yep, here's another piece of mossy stone. So 9 of these together will create the piece of moss that gives Tinker's Construct repairability. So let's focus here, make a couple pieces of aluminum gravel. Actually, I don't think yeah, let's break the gravel down. There we go. Bam. Yeah, it's a pretty fair chunk. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Let's head upstairs. Throw all that into the smeltery. Excellent. So since I was able to go to the Nether, I ended up getting some netherrack and upgrading this to flame using the flint and steel. So this now has a 3 times melting multiplier. Let's see how much I have. 27 buckets of lava here in the basic mechanism fluid tank. So that's working out pretty good. Aluminum, a lot of aluminum brass. Let's see. Yep, so I'll let that go. Question is, where did I put the hammer? That is a good puzzle. There it is. So we'll get the hammer. We'll offload some of these seeds for later. Whoops. Yeah, so every time clear lag runs, it looks like that's what's generating a lot of the lag for me on this server. So, not much I can do about that. I guess there's a lot of other players, well, not that many, but people that are, well, doing crazy things. So let's grab some of the aluminum here. And I'm going to need another bucket. Here it is. And let's start combining. So, the watering can is going to need some aluminum plates, bink, 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 as well as the aluminum rod. And I think that should be enough. Yep, to get our watering can. And then all I have to do is right click on a source block, and that will transform into a regular watering can. And good. Okay. Looks like this guy decided to grow. That's pretty cool. So let's grab that. Upgrade the seeds. And let's hit it with the watering can. There we go. See? Crop sticks already. Alright, so next I'm going to need the seed analyzer. So sticks, glass, slabs, and planks. I don't know if I have glass, actually, now that I think of it. Not that hard, though, at this point. Yep, here's some sand, so let's throw in another chunk of gravel, turn that into sand. There we go. That'll make us our glass. And food. Yes. So let me do a little bit of crafting and I'll cut right back. Okay, the seed analyzer was not hard. So at this point, I think I'm ready to rock. So let's place down the analyzer on top of the hoppers. And let's put a chest on top. There we go. So now I can finally start analyzing my seeds. The seeds that I think I took out of my inventory. So let's head back down and grab them. Melon. Yeah, actually, where did my seeds go? I think, I think I must not have gathered them. Okay, well, melon and pumpkin can go in here. I don't know if ender lily seeds, the ones I've been getting from the loot bags, will actually work. Yeah, let's grab this guy and throw him into the machine. I'm thinking no on the ender lilies. Those don't seem to be getting sucked down. So there we go. Those are processing. And let's take a look at our seed. And bam, level 3 already. So what I'll do is I'll just go through and do a little bit of crafting, build up to a 10-10-10, and at that point, I think I should be all caught up to where I was on the last server. Alright, that should do it. So, fair amount of gold in the inventory here. So, let's head down and check out recent changes. So, I upgraded my chest, and I have quite a lot of stuff ground down at this point. Let's throw in the sand. I ended up making quite a bit of wheat here, and that's working out really good in the dirt maker over here. So I ended up sieving down dirt, and I got myself grass seeds and a rubber tree seeds and a birch seed. So with that, I'm on the road towards getting new tree types in the base. Over at the mob farm, I ended up crafting a portal to the Aether. So this is part of the Aether mod, and I'm not going to go through until I have a jetpack and a real jetpack. So, yep, just minor maintenance on the mob farm at this point. I have more than enough wheat producing dirt, and hopefully by next episode I should have a sufficiently sized grass patch that I'll be able to spawn a couple animals. And so let's check in on the quest book at this point. And I have a lot of things that are kind of outstanding. So I'm just going to blow through them right now. So got my cobblestone, and let's work through here first. Let's get everything out of the inventory that I should have gotten out before. Okay, let's go with that. And crafting. And then a mob farm, killing a bunch of mobs. And at this point, I've made my sieve, as well as all the Tinker Construct tool stations. So I also sieved dirt until I got a rubber sapling and regular seeds. And at this point, I also got lava and did a whole bunch of other stuff. So I made my crucible and got my lava. So at that point, I had my cobble gen, as well as an iron chest. So I made the gold chest upgrade a while back, and let's offload some of these chance cubes. Okay, it's just gonna destroy them. Okay, that's fine. Then let's take a look over here and grab my reward. I made myself the survivalist generator, as well as sieved a bunch of stuff until I got diamonds and emeralds. And then I went and got some obsidian and made myself a iron furnace, which I needed in order to make the Ender IO Sterling generator. So at this point, I think I'm all caught up. A little more sieving to do. Automatic sieving, I just need to make those upgrades again. Crushed netherrack, so once the gold melts down, I should be able to go back to the nether and finish this guy off. And I think that's all I'm going to cover today. So if you could, please leave a comment or a like and let me know how I'm doing. And I will see you next time in Project Ozone 2 Titan Mode. Bye!